Alright, yo, what's up everybody? It's the Steen here, it's the Worm, come back at you with a tier list. This is a little different from the regular type of content that I put out, but I've been playing a lot of Inkbound recently, and I want to try to get into a new type of content, and I think this might be a way to step into it. So today we're going to be doing a tier list of the aspects in Inkbound. I played a good bit of each of the classes. I have about 60 hours in the game as of right now, but I love the game so much and I'm excited to get into this. So let's start it off. We're just gonna go left to right, and we're gonna start off with the Magma Miner. Now I have so much to say about the Magma Miner. I love the Magma Miner so much. It's probably my favorite class in the game, just by like far out damage output, because you can get access to things like detonate and the ascension for his third move. And if you ascend the first move, I believe it's spark, essentially what you do is each time you hit with that hammer, it gives 5 burn, and then when you hit them with detonate, it takes off all the burn and does like I think 40 damage per burn base. You end up doing a lot of damage. I have killed final bosses in 3 turns with this class. I have done so many wonderful things with this class, and for that I have to put this class at S tier. Now Moss Cloak we're gonna be doing next. I do like the Moss Cloak. I like the Moss Cloak a lot, but I will say I probably like it the least out of the starting 3 aspects. I've had fantastic runs where I basically was able to flurry, which would be like the third move, for free, just constantly, and it was super OP and broken. But I find myself returning the least of this class out of the main 3. But I do like it. I like playing with poison. I will put this at a tier. I've never done nothing as like kill the boss with 3 turns of the Moss Cloak, but I've swim my way through a good portion of combat, so there's a lot of potential there for what you could do with it. Next we're gonna get into the Weaver. I like the Weaver a lot. I don't know if I'd put it at S tier, because the damage output, I mean, you can get a lot of damage in. I think I'm also gonna put this at A tier with the Moss Cloak, but like maybe like ahead of the Moss Cloak. The one thing that I think holds it back from being S tier is having to make sure you're tethered to everything, which isn't too much of a problem late game granted if you get an ascension for your thread, but it's not too hard once then. But you have to get the ascension for your thread for it to, not really matter if you're threaded or not. So I'm gonna have to put that at A tier for right now. Next we're gonna be getting into the Obelisk. Now, I like the Obelisk class a lot. I haven't been playing a lot of the Obelisk class recently because a lot of the missions and stuff like in the game sometimes require, other classes. Like there's one quest where you gotta go to the Carver as the Magma Miner, the Moss Cloak, and the Weaver. There's not really a lot of quests for the Clairvoyant or the Obelisk. I don't think there's any, at least that I've seen yet. But out of the 2 unlockable classes, the Obelisk is definitely my favorite. As far as like what you can do with him, I'm gonna have to put him at S tier. He's very defensible. He can eat some damage, especially if you get those augments and ascensions in there right. He's the dude, man. Love the Obelisk. I think next time I might play me a little bit of Obelisk. And next we're gonna get into the Clairvoyant. Now I like the Clairvoyant. I've done some cool things with the Clairvoyant, but I can't ever seem to keep the Clairvoyant alive in the second half. Maybe it's just the way I play the Clairvoyant, but I feel like there's the orb itself. I know you can have like benefits if it passes through you, and I know you can have benefits if you're like inside it when it pulses, but positioning can be something in this game in itself, and that adds another thing into your positioning, and sometimes it just makes it hard. I'm gonna have to put this at B. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Let me know if you want me to do more tier lists. Let me know if you want me to do like build breakdowns or whatnot. But yeah, so this was the tier list for all the aspects in Inkbound. Let me know if you guys enjoyed. I'll catch all you guys in the next one.